Welcome to Steynsburg Pork. My name's JC Duarte and I have the proud honour of presenting you with some beautiful Danish pork recipes that you guys can use all year round. Right, ladies and gentlemen, so what we're going to be doing today is a traditional pork loin roast. This was traditionally eaten around Christmas time. However, as I and most of the Danes, we like to eat pork not just around Christmas but all year round, as it's such a beautiful protein and it's such a versatile item that you can use. So today you've got a nice beautiful loin roast. What we've done here is you have asked your butcher just to debone it. Then you've asked for a slice on the rind about 0.5 centimeter thick. You don't want it to be cut all the way down into the meat, otherwise your meat will dry out, but you do want a nice even slice throughout the pork loin. And this is going to do a number of beautiful things here. First of all, this is going to help bring out that beautiful crackling. Then you'll see once we complete it that this is actually the perfect slice of a roast. And as many people do know, if you don't cut that beforehand, your crackling can get quite messy and you don't get an even amount. And nobody wants to be the person that doesn't get all the crackling. So what we're going to do, we're going to get a nice oven dish. I have already filled it with about 1 centimeter of water. We're then going to take about 100 grams of black peppercorns. Is whole peppercorns, guys. And then you want to get anywhere between, say, around 4 and 6 bay leaves. And what I really like doing, just to get a nice impart on the flavor, so I like just giving the rind a bit of a rub with that bay leaf in between all of these slices. Perfect. Now, ladies and gentlemen, what you'd like to do is you want to put this roast rind side down. So you want to put that into the water and you want to make sure that there's enough water to cover the pork rind. Okay. Now, ladies and gentlemen, you want to add a little bit of salt, but just very lightly, as we are going to be salting the loin later on. Beautiful. Now what we're going to do, this is going to go into the oven at 200 degrees Celsius for 40 minutes. So 200 degrees Celsius at 40 minutes. In we go. So, ladies and gentlemen, what we're going to do now, while our pork loin is in the oven roasting, we're going to prepare the side dish that generally goes with this traditional Danish dish. And the side dish that we have is baby potatoes. All you do is peel and boil, a little bit of salt and pepper. So that one's nice and easy. And then the second side dish is some beautiful red cabbage. What you want to do here, folks, you want to get a nice thin slice so that you're looking at some nice shredded red cabbage. These are quite easy, but come along, let's cook them and we'll show you how. Okay, right, so here we have our beautiful baby potatoes already peeled. Let's get them in. There's already a bit of salt and pepper in here. Let's get them boiling. Right, so we've got our red cabbage nice and sliced, ready to get onto the stove. And what you want to do with this red cabbage is you actually just want to add a couple of teaspoons of sugar. Ready to go. So remember our side dishes for the pork loin, baby potatoes, that's going to get into a nice boil, and our red shredded cabbage with some sugar. Let's let that boil, get that ready. Let's go and check on our pork roast. Right, ladies and gentlemen, our first 40 minutes of our pork roast is up. Let's go get it out of the oven and turn it around. Right, so our first round on our beautiful pork loin roast has been done. Ladies and gents, what you want to do, be careful, it is going to be hot. You're going to take your roast, ladies and gentlemen, just be very careful because it is hot. And you want to flip it over so that you now have the rind side facing upwards. Now what you want to do is you want to add a very generous amount of salt, and you want to get the salt in between every single slice of the rind so that you can get that nice little crackling going on. Right, ladies and gentlemen, so our first round's done. We have now seasoned in between each rind very nicely with some salt. This is going to extract the moisture out and going to bring a very beautiful crackling out. So this is going to go back into the oven now for 50 minutes at 160 degrees. Ladies and gentlemen, our 50 minutes is up. Our pork loin roast is ready. We've got a beautiful crackling going on. I do want to let you know something before we take it out the oven. If you haven't achieved a beautiful crackling on the pork loin, what you can do is switch over your oven into grill mode on a low grill for about 10-15 minutes, and that should draw out the rest of the moisture and get you a beautifully crisp, crackling pork. So let's go see what we got. Right, ladies and gentlemen, our beautiful pork loin roast is ready. We've got a lovely, lovely, lovely crackling going on. And as is any chef's prerogative, always just want to steal a little bit. Beautiful, crunchy, absolutely delicious. Now folks, what you want to do, let this rest for about 15-20 minutes. Then we're going to come and we're going to slice this up and we're going to serve it with the rest of our dish. It looks amazing. I can't wait. Let's hurry up and wait. Right, ladies and gentlemen, our rest time is over. It's been 15 minutes. We've allowed this to rest. Now what you want to do, you want to go ahead and cut nice even slices for serving. But we just want to have a beautiful look at that right there. Oh, beautiful, nice and juicy. This loin roast is going to be amazing. Right, so here is our traditional Danish pork roast. Remember folks, this is not just for around Christmas time. The beautiful thing about South Africa is our winter is in the middle of the year, so this will go great any time of the year. But we've got beautiful baby potatoes garnished with some parsley. We've got that pork loin roast with the lovely crackling, got some beautiful red cabbage. Remember these from earlier. And you've got your gravy. You can serve any gravy with this, as long as it's a nice light or meat-based gravy. You don't want to have anything that is too peppery or too mushrooms. You really want to just let it enhance the flavor of the loin itself. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us at Steynsburg Pork today. We really hope you enjoyed these recipes and you enjoy them at home with your family. I'm going to dig into this. I've got a little bit more cooking to do. We'll see you next time. Same place at Steynsburg. Remember, we love you. Thank you very much.